hits the wall. Glass turned into sound, and nothing else at all. The room became a rhythm that no one dares to call. Curtains catch the shimmer, but still refuse to fall. Your hands were made of language I couldn't read at all. Time repeats in circles but doesn't ask to stall. Spinning in the hallway, your echo hits the wall. Glass I never signed your letters, but sealed them all the same. The ink was made of silence, the paper held your name. They waited in the drawer, like winter waits for flame. You never asked for answers, just pages never read. Each word too full for speaking, each one too soft to shed. I trace the lines in shadows and burn what should be said. Letters burn slowly, longer than regret. They flicker in the memory, but never fully set. They vanish into quiet, but leave the corners wet. The edges killed a warning, but still I didn't stop. The smoke became a message that rose then seemed to drop. A fire made of nothings and echoes at the top. They flicker in the memory, but never fully set. They vanish into quiet, but leave the corners wet. I didn't write to reach you, I wrote to hold the past. But paper's not a promise, and fire doesn't last. Now all that's left is curling, a name without a sound. The flame went out too slowly, but never touched the ground. Never hit the ground. Midnight in the rear view, you move like second hands. My name was in the mirror, but blood in all your plans. You said you'd call tomorrow, then vanished where you stand. So drive my name into the light, spell it loud on the night. If you go, then go in style, burn me into your dial. Don't fade me out too mild. The traffic sings and pulses, each stop a broken chord. You leaned into the chorus, but skipped the final word. I watched your shadow forming where silence once occurred. So drive my name into the light, spell it loud on the night. If you go, then go in style, burn me into your dial. Don't fade me out too mild. It isn't just departure, it's how you leave the sound. The frame is set, but doesn't freeze. Your shadow shifts in minor keys. The air inside still holds your lines, but plays them back in softer times. Still moving pictures, don't know when to fade. The color stays longer than what memory made. You look like motion, but nothing's replayed. The chair you left still aims its view toward the door you never used. A film of dust across the glass, still waiting for the scene to pass. Still moving pictures, don't know when to fade. The color stays longer than what memory made. You look like motion, but nothing's replayed. I tried to pause it, but the reel runs thin. The silence cut sharper than where you had been. The street was velvet static, you stepped without a trace. A rhythm in your silence still held a kind of bass. Your name lit on the meter, but never found a place. You're the velvet trigger, pulling sound from your echo hits the system in loops without repair. I didn't mean to listen, but I was always lights all blinked in phases, but none of them were true. You moved across the signal and vanished from the view. The mix was full of silence, but filled completely too. You're the velvet was near the window, still holding last night's wind. The notes you left were folded, but never let me in. Each line began in silence and never quite would end. I read them without answers and wrote none back again. The coffee cooled beside me, but steam still drew your name. A corner of the paper was curling from the flame. The sun came in too gently and landed where you'd write, as if it tried to tell me that day would not turn right. Faded proof notes in pen that won't run, words you never whispered, still printed in the sun. They won't dissolve or darken, no matter how I'm done. You left the ink unspoken, but the silence weighed a ton. The table kept your rhythm in scratches, dust and grain. A melody still rising inside a missing frame. The chair was set for dialogue, but all it met was air. I traced the place you leaned from and wished the breath was there. Proof notes in pen that won't run, words you never whispered, still printed in the sun. They won't dissolve or darken, no matter how I'm done. The ink remained your shadow when everything else was gone. Phrase, but nothing filled the spaces you left between the days. The last line hung in silence, a dot without the close, but still it kept repeating in what the daylight chose. heartbreaking angles and stop where you had been. I'd wait within the silence and hear you start again. Red light through the speaker, your message came in low. The signal wasn't broken, just slower than the flow. I caught a phrase in passing, but missed what came below. You mapped our steps in static, left clues in frequency, but I mistook the silence for what you meant to be. Your voice bent in the rhythm, but slipped between the beats. Left channel says you're leaving, right one says you'll move. I turn the dial slowly, but only find a loop. The skyline spoke in verses, each window was a line. I waited for the downbeat, but sure rewrote the time. The bass kept on repeating, but lost the shape of rhyme. I hear signs in stereo, but never full and true. Left channel says you're leaving, right one says you'll move. I turn the dial slowly, but only find a loop. You never paused the station, just drifted out of range. I tuned in for your answer, but all I caught was change. Turning time and code. The shadows held your motion, but none of them foretold. Your name was on the playlist, but missing from the fold. The floor lit up in rhythm. Your shoes said second verse, but every step rewrote it like time was in reverse. I knew the song you danced to, but never learned the words. Mid station, but left no voice to steal. I followed through the silence, the dance between each sound. And no, you never sang, still spun the room around. You didn't speak departure, but it was all around. The space you left grew louder than any spoken noun. You're the last color left after everything fades, still framed on the skyline, but missing in the shade. You didn't leave a message, but all the signs stayed. You're the last color left, still vivid when light decays. The rhythm found your echo inside a softer hue, a signal in the speaker, still whispering is new. You didn't need to answer, the silence felt like truth. You moved like hidden meaning in every point of view. You're the last color left after everything fades, still framed on the skyline, but missing in the shade. You didn't leave a message, but all the signs say. You're the last color left to shape I still replay. I held the moment open, but time just blurred the lines. You turned into reflection, but stay within the rhyme. No ending ever suited the place where